Hello and welcome back to Esoteric Ebb. We did not have any sessional updates, but I swear to you we are about to progress the main story. We have two different ways to get below the below. We got this way and we got past the snail. So we're going to go this way first. We are a little bit exhausted. We could choose to do a singular rest. That could be okay actually. If we did a singular rest, we get 1 on every roll. However, we do have advantage on every single roll, and our best stats, currently we get a huge bonus to, so, you know what, maybe we'll just go with it. Let's go. You find yourself walking out into mist. A teal, ethereal veil spread thin across a basinless wonder, the Undercoast Path. Mushrooms, your companion mutters to himself. Let's not stay down here for longer than we have to. As you stand there, something appears through that veil. A porcelain spectre. The shards of her broken wing gently flutter in the damp chasm winds as she descends from above. Oh yeah, we're going to get Etir here, which is great because if the assassin appears again, Etir will kill her. Yeah, that makes sense. It is vast, the center line of this realm. Hello again, Etir. Cleric. The angel spins around in the air and places a hand on her sword. Nidchaj, Boski, Witchri, Ponoisa, Naza, we. The upper hollow ridge shall be explored. Her words invoke power beyond mortality. Let us delve, Cleric. We completed Valkyrie. Etir has joined as a companion. She will follow you while you explore the Undercoast Path and beyond. Great! Huzzah, even! Don't huzzah, don't ever huzzah. Yippee. She's not exactly the most talkative person, but damn if she's not useful. Just try and keep her on good side, okay? She is progenitor. We have an angel protecting us now, Snell. Yep, super. He loves the angel. He gives a thumbs up. I'm happy you agree, Snell. Let's have a great adventure. The goblin groans. The telepathic voice enters your mind. Snell, I have worked with goblins previously. Your kind are hardy and industrious. This will be a fruitful cooperation. He rubs his temples. Sounds great. I can sense your hesitation. Okay. He shrugs. Look, I have nothing against you, but... You fear the radiant fires. As you should. I'm going to look at Etir, then Snell. I should fear it, should I? Snell stares at the floating woman. I lived on the slopes. The flames of the higher beings scorched us all. She raises a hand and summons first to spark. A bulbous globe of glowing light spawns from its center, about the size of an apple covered in pulsating flames. You are blinded. The goblin takes a step back. The radiance, it is glorious. It is the fire that burns evil, that which cannot die, that which clings to selfish intent and horrid machination. By the gods. She clenches her fist. The fire is in an instant put out. I fear the flame too, goblin. It has burned me many times. The memory follows me whenever I wield it. She bows her head to your short green companion. I apologize for causing you fear, but I swear to you, I throw the celestial fire only when absolute necessity arises, for it is a power most foul. I'm going to stare at the angel. He clicks his tongue. I believe you. It's cool. She really stunned him. Damn. I apologize for the theatrics. But you must know how well I agree with your thoughts. You are wise, Snell. And my flames, while dangerous, are mastered by me innately. You need not fear. Do not be afraid. The goblin takes a deep breath. Got it. I'm happy you're here. Good. Now, let us serve well. He folds his arms and looks out into the mist. Yeah, let's do it. So you're just coming with now? I am, Cleric. Here on the Undercoast Path, at least. That's nice. Happy to have you. She nods slowly. Do you have any info on this place? Yes, Cleric. She points towards the east. Beyond the pillar lies a complex of Tulin Cattle origin. It has a wicked aura. Then she points to the west. Down the path there is an esoteric pocket of the bio kind. How strong are you in a fight? Can you handle anything we find down here? No, Cleric. The beasts of this ridge are not so easily vanquished, not even by me. I am no cherub, nor can I match even a young dragon in combat. Being unable to solo a dragon isn't exactly embarrassing. For my flames are small, my strength is equal only to that of the greatest of mortal fighters. Though I am practiced with the blade, with it you may consider me a credible asset in battle. She's strong, stronger than you, but not so powerful to be boring. Good. This angel holds in her an incredible force, however she is not a spellcaster. As such, she is in relative terms no match for your true potential. Okay, let's head out. Alright, Undercoast Path. Okay. Well, let's have a look at east first. So east will take us down here. Alright. Labyrinth ahead. You stand before an entrance. Before you see dark tunnels, winding passages, or beyond you see dark tunnels, winding passages, a forlorn chamber connecting them all. Seems like one of those paths could lead down. This is correct. The only way to safely get down is to head through here. Alright. You step inside. The musky air invades the holes in your helm. Fungus. Every breath you take is mostly damp fungus. Alright, which way, Cleric? I thought you'd tell me. Do you want me to choose? I've been running behind you all this time for the explicit, very explicit reason that I assumed you literally would not follow me if I walked in any other direction. Well, if that is true, good assumption. Yeah. Now pick a direction. I'm going to go through fallen hallways. You move into the collapsed hallway, stepping over rubble and rotten timber. Watch your step. Stone, debris everywhere. Ancient construction fallen to ruin. A clicking sound echoes from the walls. Fuck. Move. Trap master, it is a trap! Before you can make another sound, the floor gives way beneath a pressure plate. So, I have advantage, Etier pulls us aside, Meek alerts us, and Snell also gives me advantage. Okay, we have to roll a 9, and we get 2 dice. Alright. The angel grabs you by the uniform and throws you. You tuck into a roll across the broken stone. Blades whistle past in your wake, missing you by inches. Oh shit, that was close. The goblin takes a breath as he too managed to move to the side. You pick yourself up, breathing hard. The passage ahead is clear now, the trap spent. You find yourself in a low-ceilinged chamber. Water drips from somewhere above. I think we're close. The goblin is correct. You can see light filtering in from a passage ahead. However, there is another path, descending into darkness. You can smell old stone, stale air, death. Burial grounds. I'm going to explore the burial grounds, risk it all for some potential loot. You descend into the ancient burial chamber. The air grows colder still, rotten. Walk through the cracked entrance. The doorway appears to have been sealed for millennia. Yes, actual millennia. A recent seismic shift must have broken the seal. Your footsteps splash in shallow water. The chamber is vast. Columns of carved stone rise into shadow. Snail motifs, spirals. Yep, this is a tomb, tons of bones all around. His voice is barely a whisper. Don't take too long. And there in the center, an altar. Upon it rests a mummified corpse. Look closer. Not human. Snail? A snail. A giant snail. Careful. Its shell is crystallized, preserved. The body itself is wrapped in ancient cloth covered in strange runes. One of its appendages is extended, held out. In its grasp, a ring, entirely silvered. Magic. Powerful magic. Very powerful. What is that thing? A dead snail. A really, really big dead snail. It is also holding jewelry. Yeah, that too. Yeah, great observation, Etir. Thank you, Snell. I'm going to examine the ring more closely. You step forward. The water ripples around your feet. Look around the chamber. Your eyes scan the space. Other snail corpses, a whole congregation of the dead. This was sacred to them, a place of reverence. Make a decision here. You stare at it. So... Are you gonna take it? Etir watches the waterlogged chamber carefully. Yeah? You reach out. Your gauntlet closes around the ring. You pull. The ring of spell storing. Oh. It slides free from the mummified grasp. For a moment, nothing happens. Look at it. Ancient. Powerful. A magical ring. Put it on, you will find out what it does. Worth of 7 undead guardians. That is a powerful item, Cleric. The goblin wiped sweat from his brow. Let's get out of here before something else wakes up. Something moves. Huh? All around you. Shit. From the shadows, from alcoves, from beneath the water, they rise. Skeletons. Their bones ancient and yellowed, covered in barnacles and coral. Run! You are trapped. Alright. Roll initiative. That's actually incredible for us. Wow, okay. We go second? After Snell? That's incredible. 12 undead guardians awakened after centuries of rest. This is bad, very bad. The ancient ring. They want it back. Gods no. There's too many. The goblin draws his sling and lets a stone fly. Strikes one skeleton square in the skull. The skull cracks, but the creature doesn't fall. Fuck. 7 of them. You've never faced this many at once. They're nothing but bones. Manage them. Your heart pounds. Blood rushes in your ears. Death surrounds you. Literal death. Okay, well, I am going to swing at the nearest one with my strength. Nice. Your mailed fist crashes into a skeleton's ribcage. Bones shatter, the creature collapses. 1 down. 6 more. Shit, I don't think. They swarm forward, weapons raised. Rusted blades, bone spears, coral-covered clubs. 3 of them converge on you at once. The first blade cuts across your side. The second strikes your shoulder. The third misses, but only barely. You're bleeding. Cleric. 2 more skeletons advance on Snell. He dodges one strike, but the second catches him in the leg. Shit. Another pair turn towards Etir. She parries with blazing hands, but there are too many. The remaining skeletons circle, waiting for an opening. The angel moves with grace, her wings spreading wide. Radiant flames gather in her palms. Stand back. She releases the holy fire in a brilliant arc. It washes over 3 skeletons at once. They shriek and burn, but their bones hold together, scorched, blackened, but still moving. They resist. Her voice carries concern. Or you might be about to die. Snell is wounded, you are wounded. But they are undead, they do not tire. You do. You can take it, bring it on, abominations. I've got an idea. The goblin rushes forward, sliding between skeletal legs. He emerges behind them and kicks one hard in the spine. It stumbles forward, knocking into 2 others. Now, while they're clustered, 1 more push, you can end this. Your arms are heavy. Your breath comes in gasps. You need to end this or run. Think. Use your esoteric might. Heal. Charge through them. You lower your shoulder and charge. Your armored body crashes into the cluster of skeletons. Bones fly, they scatter like bowling pins. 2 of them don't get back up. Yeah, but 5 remain. Nope, 4 should remain, but anyway, and they're closing in again. This isn't working. The mass of undead presses in. Blades from every direction. You take hits, multiple hits. Pain, blood. Etir deflects 2 strikes meant for you with her burning hands, but she takes a blow to her side in the process. Hang on. The angel's flames burn brighter now. Desperation fuels her power. She sweeps her blazing hands in a complex practice motion. The searing radiance catches multiple skeletons. They stumble, burn, but do not fall. Too many opponents at once. She's breathing hard now. Even angels have limits. We must retreat. Run. The angel's voice cuts through the chaos. Fall back, now. You turn and sprint for the exit. The skeletons give chase, their weapons clattering. But you're faster. Etir brings up the rear, her flames creating a wall of radiant fire behind you. It doesn't stop them, but it slows them. Rush past the threshold. You burst from the burial chamber into the passage beyond. Your lungs burn, your wounds scream. But you're alive. The skeletons reach the threshold and stop. They stand at the entrance, weapons raised, but do not pursue further. Bound to their tomb. Guardians that cannot leave their post. Keep moving. The goblin limps beside you, clutching his leg. Etir's glow has dimmed. Even she looks exhausted. You survived. Barely. Are you alright, Snell? I'll live, probably. You? I'm fine. Liar. But I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you, Etir? You are welcome. It has been long since I met so many in battle at once. It was thrilling. She sounds real energetic about it. That was intense. Woo! That's one word for it. Suicidal is another. Reach the exit. Your lungs burn, your body aches. But you're alive, and you make your way towards the exit. Behind you, the burial chamber returns to silence. You are emerging at the bottom of the ruins. The labyrinth delivered you safely down. Ah, well, that was something. Nice to be alive. Good navigating. Let's go. So what did I do all that for? I think that's a second ring? Wait, did I even get a ring? Me realizing I didn't get any reward for... Oh no, there it is. Ring of Spell Storing. I already had one. So no, I didn't get a reward for it. We did all that for nothing. Okay. Right. Okay, quick save. Snell looks up at the looming giant mushrooms all around. Then tenses up as his arm brushes against one of the sprouting colourful flowers. He looks queasy. You really don't like mushrooms, eh? I don't see why I would. Especially these giant things. Like, come on, look at them. Yeah, they're huge. The goblin then takes a deep breath. These damn mushrooms. He shakes his head. It's fine, I'm ready. Your angel companion gestures towards the overgrown road leading down into the mist. This is the Undercoast Path, a trail which leads to the gravity flip, and further even still. That deep we should not travel. Let us proceed cautiously. Meek has not seen so big dungeon in forever. Remind Meek of Colony. Colony was in place like this. Oh, so your colony was way below the city below then. Yes, or Meek thinks so. Old Colony had many plants, many rocks, wet too. That does describe many parts of the city below, but good to know. Speaking of the city below the city, Mimic, I have a question. Your scarf bunches up. Yes, big angel lady? Did this colony of yours always live in this one place, or did it ever move up into the city? Oh, Meek does not know for sure, but Meek heard Colony before Meek was in a big house in Not Dungeon. I see. Then I do believe your colony is the one which the city has hunted for many years. Oh yeah, I remember reading about that. The goblin nods his head to you. You got one hell of a celebrity cloak around your neck, Cleric. You hear the textile around you shiver and shake, some type of laughter. Onward, Meek shall keep watch. Nod and continue down. Okay. We got these guys. Tiny primal spirit. Schwame. Well, 3 swamp extract here. Do I need to heal? I do need to heal a little bit. You know what? We could heal. What have I got? Got some mushrooms I could eat. There we go. That works pretty well. A shield. An old shield. A really old shield. Is that the white main shield? No, it's just a bronze shield. It's like literally just labeled shield. A shield left by one of the predecessors of what today is Norvik. A cat-like eye is displayed on the front. As you wield it, there's a whisper in your ears. It says something like, "O si, hede resguardate, camarada, un cuando eres bien pelon." Okay. I don't really know what that means, but okay. I mean, I can guess some of the words, but like a context is completely missing. Anything over here? Oh, that's an esoteric bubble if ever I've seen one. Speak to you next. Same. Okay. Swamp extract. 8 apples. There's things over here as well. Tiny mushroom. What's this? Belt pouch covered in fungus. Lovely. Okay. Shard of Jor. Nice. I'm going to head back into the esoteric bubble. Let's go. Something's frozen here. The blizzard rages around you. Whoa, this is like some kind of esoteric event. Obviously. Why is it snowing, Snell? You tell me, you're the expert. Your goblin companion holds up an arm to protect his vision. Don't stay in this thing too long, Cleric. Cold bites at the cracks in your armor. Little nibbles. Snell is correct. This temperature is unfortunate for mortal flesh. The angel floats gently amidst the raging snow. She appears unaffected by the cold. He rubs his arms. God damn it, this esoteric bullshit. I'm going to glance at Etir. As he sends another telepathic message to you. No, Cleric, I am not immune to the cold, but my bodily functions are not affected in the same way as yours. Relax, Snell, it's just a little chilly. Chilly? His glaring yellow eyes pierce your soul. Be a man, Snell. Oh yeah, sure. Seems real manly to freeze your fucking balls off. Look around. You squint, barely noticing the thing in front of you amidst frozen moss and ruins. The shape is vaguely humanoid, a small creature. A mushroom thing. Mushroom man. What's that, Snell? No clue, some fungoid? A fungal folk, yes. It appears to have gotten stuck in the esoteric pocket. She does indeed spell it out for you. Either way, he says while shuddering, if you stick around here for any longer, I will go and stand outside the freezing esoteric sphere, okay? Little goblin, afraid of getting cold. As should you. I'm gonna poke at it. It does not move, but it is solidly frozen and cold to your touch. Try to move it. You grab onto the icy surface of the thing, but you cannot. Not heavy, but stern. Man, it's cold here. Frozen skin. Slowed blood flow. The goblin is glaring at you. I'm going to spend time investigating this esoteric effect despite the cold. You kneel down in the snow, taking a closer look at this central figure. Yeah, okay, sorry, the goblin mutters as he turns to leave. I'll support you in spirit from over here. Snell is correct in his assessment, Cleric. But I see this esoteric pocket has caught your attention. If you need it, I will assist. You see her armor rattling slightly in the blizzard. Gods, it's cold. The pain. You will be drained eventually. Do not linger. Ignore the pain. Just look at the placement of the sphere. I'm going to cast Druidcraft. You snap your fingers and the frozen ground around the mushroom thing begins to shiver. Everything appears to be focused around this poor creature. I'm just going to go straight here. I'm going to say, figure out the mechanics of this esoteric pocket. Yay! Of course, it is as obvious as the Praxis formula. Look around and stare at the frozen mushroom man. This is an esoteric pocket born out of a curse. The creature is cursed. A freezing curse? It could very well be have been a simple cold spell that reacted with the primal strings of the area. Either way, yes. A freezing curse. Who cast the spell? Could be a rogue spellcaster, or the fungal creature found a spell scroll and misfired it. But more realistically, an ice troll cursed it. Or caused it. Why is it a biome pocket then? Esoteric pockets are created through chaotic interactions. Wizards have attempted to control them for eras, wield them. If you figure out why this particular interaction spawned a biome pocket and not a one rule pocket or a spawn pocket, then you will be a greater arcanist than all those who came before. How do I break it? Heat. Oh. Yes, it's quite simple. The pocket is clearly unstable and focused entirely on this mushroom creature. Simply heat it up a bit and the pocket will fail. That simple? Yes. Heating up a fellow creature to save it. A truly romantic idea. A what? The red one means romantic in the classical sense, not the modernist sense. Ah, thank you. You hope at least. The chill. Your body is here. It is ready. I'm just going to use Druidcraft. With your hand placed on the surface of the flash-frozen creature, you whisper to the primal forces. Rest no more. Rise with the sun. A mild message, received clearly. The heat springs up from the ground right into him. Bit by bit, the mushrooms shiver, then twitches, then moves. An esoteric tingle. You blink and it's gone. The heat you brought to it caused the esoteric cold to cease. The blizzard suddenly stops, in the blink of an eye, as if the aggressive snowstorm was but an illusion. There it is, the end of the pocket. Well done, you've done a great service here. Oh damn, great work, or great job, you hear the goblin call out as he walks up to you. Oh shit, it's a mushroom, moving mushroom. Then he moves back, way back. Stilted. The angel, however, floats in closer, looking at the tiny mushroom man now shivering on the ground. I stare at the mushroom man before me. Brr. I'm assuming you're cold, yeah? Brr. Brr. The mushroom man raises his head. You see a tiny mouth underneath the cap. It shakes as he says again, Brr. I'm from the local government. I have some questions for you. We noticed you were in trouble, he says while keeping a healthy distance. The fungal folk thing stares at you. We? The goblin points to you. Sorry, the cleric here was the one who helped you out. There, you happy? Such a sensitive goblin, really. Brr. Thank you, Snell. No problem, now talk to the guy or something. Are you able to speak normally? Brr. That's a no then. Brr. Do you speak mushroom, Etir? The mushroom man says brr as Etir floats ever so gently closer. He is afraid, she explains and places a hand upon your shoulder. There's a gift to be granted, Cleric. It will help. Brr. Gift? What gift? She moves back and does not say anything. Brr. I should just cast Comprehend Languages, right? Yes. But just see what the creature does first, in case it runs off. I'll look at him for a while. The mushroom man looks around the still frozen grass until he finds a snow-covered bulb. He lifts it up, shaking it clean. As he does, it lights up. Brr. He gives you the tiny item. The Ion Stone Insight. It is heavy in your hand despite its small size. Oh my. An Ion Stone. How? Ah, it was in the grass. Brr. Yes, the Ion Stone was responsible for this prolonged esoteric pocket. Though something else must have initialized it. Thank you. Brr. Little mushroom man then waddles past you, walking away from the still frosty area. Alright, bye. He seems to walk around the corner into the nearby ruins. Your angel companion sends you a quick message. He said, see you around. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, see you around. Okay, what does it do, my new stone? 4 wisdom. Oh, okay. A legendary magic item, probably produced in the arcane era. It's got markings of old Dimenorian craft. It floats around your head as you walk around. Provides 4 wisdom. Okay. What's this? Ancient shrine, good enough. Oh, for us to pray at? Yeah. Let's do a little praying here. Nothing. Oh, okay. Cool. I could prepare spells, but I don't really need to. Let's do a little healing while we're here. Consumables. One of those. Wonderful. Also, this is just telling us that our quest is complete. Whichever one it was. Don't know which one it was. Was this one? Valkyrie? Yeah. Right. Let's move forward. Oh, there's the Mushroom Man. Also, are you new? Nope, you're someone we've already spoken to. Brr. Brr. The vibrations he gives off is his language. With magic, you could communicate better. This is a scout of the deeper crevasses of the earth. A creature set to keep an eye on the horrors of the icy rage. Okay. The Mushroom Man greets you with a slight tilt of his large cap. He rattles out a quiet noise from his mouth, while Snell keeps his distance. Brr. The Mushroom Man clearly gestures for you to come closer. He appears to have something for me. Comprehend languages. The twitching and rattling coming out of his mouth gradually morphs into something else, more tangible. A word. Sop. Hello there. I saw. Spell. You're good at stringular manipulation. Manipulation. The words are slightly garbled through this magic. You must get better at this. I am Cocoloro no Momo no Rosso. Let me try it again. Cocoloro no Momo no Rosso. Cocoloro no Momo no Rosso. That is a tongue twister. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You're unsure if this is the spell or simply a fungal thing. He shakes his head. You may call me Brr. That is what meatwalkers like yourself say. Although it be a little different from me calling you Chuso, for that is what your speech sounds like to me. But it is convenient. We do not parley with you often, so a name based on the sound will do. Meatwalkers. Sorry, I ramble. I want to thank you for saving me from the curse of Gorgalash. I owe you my life. Bows his cap. Yes, you do. I will gladly assist you in any way. Tell me about Gorgalash. Gorgalash, the Aska King. A horrid word, a curse word. He is a bane upon the shadowy depths, the murky fungal valley that is my home. A beast with no care for balance or primal love. So he's a bad guy. He's the worst. For decades he has roamed the great tunnels and its splits, taking what he wants. As trolls do. A troll? Yes, across the river. That's bad. Getting nervous. He nods his cap several times. The troll spreads his frozen curse wherever he goes. Fortune favours us, for he is without his tribe, but once he was driven from the surface. Oh, he was driven from the surface. By one of your people, yes. Do not worry, we do not hold you responsible for the actions of a monster. If your avatar had not slain his tribe, then the tribe would have eventually spread down here either way. But to even face Gorgalash alone is not a quest I take on lightly. A quest? I am here to make sure the troll does not descend into the fungal valley, but in my attempts to scout I made a mistake and was ambushed. I do not remember much, but the troll most certainly caught me with a bolt of ice. How it triggered such an esoteric effect I do not know. Well, it was an esoteric curse triggered by the ice bolt, I assume. Yes, it seems so. It could have been such that the Ion Stone was involved. I am unsure. They are known to cause all manner of trouble when involved in esoteric situations. We must vanquish this troll. The Mushroom Man looks around nervously. That would be beyond my dreams, friend. If you do that, your name will be written on the walls of the valley itself. Okay. Just make it out as the Cleric. Will do. The folk of the valley will remember such bravery. You live down here? No, or perhaps yes, for now. My quest has brought me far, but I will eventually return to the Fungal Valley. But I do not wish to permanently live here in Upper Hollow Ridge. It's a landscape filled with far too many horrors for my taste. So this is Upper Hollow Ridge? Yes, it is. It is the region underneath your city, yes. Not many of my kind live here for clear reasons. Your family down in Fungal Valley? My core crevasse is not large. They're 13 and 20. Your crevasse? I have 13 offspring and 20 comrades of my strain. Fungal folk generally reproduce asexually. Also, I'm going for crevasse, but I have also heard people say crevice. I assume it's just an accent thing. We could say crevice. We could switch. You know what? I'll just switch each time he says it. How boring. Stability. We live in large collectives, or families, as you say. I see, just like my goblin sidekick. Oh, what? What did he say? That is a big family. Well, that's... The goblin shakes his head and gestures for you to continue. I believe my own kind have different ways of life than your own. I've heard you live in smaller collections and raise children very slowly. But that sounds annoying, but also wonderful in some ways. I don't envy you, but I respect your way of life. What's it like in the Fungal Valley? It is rough and wild. We struggle against invaders at all times, with occasional years of calm. Other fungal tribes can be problematic, especially those with more warring ideologies. We are more peaceful in comparison. Do you have a god? No. We have an avatar of a higher being at one point, an evil fungoid. Toromoro Rolo Copo Rosso. The sweeping decay, the dictatorial hive mind. We do not believe in the whims of gods anymore. Now we look to our own and ourselves and strive towards harmony. Have you travelled a lot? Some. I've been to some islets on the undercoast. Though I have been to the surface a few times, although I was not a fan. Hold on, aren't all your kind a hive mind or something? We say after him just literally saying that they're not anymore. Some fungal tribes are still. Mine is not. We are sedentary and individualistic. Interesting, let me ask you something else. Do you know Nessun? Yes, I know her well. We worked together at a time, down on the undercoast. She is a lovely woman, and a great druid. I owe her a lot. Were you voting in the election? Election? Yeah, I have heard of it. It seems like a way to abstract the common consensus of a core crevice, so that a larger collection of people can feel involved in the direction of a tribe of such size that personal relations between leader and followers cannot be had. Well, indeed, it's mostly about organizational efficiency and systems that grow too complex. Mushroom Man tips his cap. Want to know what I'm voting for? Okay. Nationalists. I'm not sure of the implication of this. Fair. You should also vote. Everyone should vote. I should vote. You invite outsiders to vote in an election for your own sovereignty? When you put it that way. The halfways had trouble getting voting cards, but you invite the first mushroom guy you see to vote? Love to see it. Burr nods a bit and looks to the path leading up towards the city below. It has been long since I visited above. Once this threat down here has been dealt with, then yes, I will come see this election. It'll be an interesting excursion. Thank you for the invitation. That's all for now. Have a good one, Mushroom Man. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one, mushroom people. See you next time. Goodbye.